Okay, so I'm doing the Falcons versus the Chiefs. So this is Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, playing for the Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The man from nearby Georgia Tech, Harrison Butker, gets us started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. To throw again is Penix. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there because this 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake. But when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I let my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You can run a nice play and not get that distance.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it. The big fella. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. it'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. Yellow. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. That's into the hands of Worthy. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Now Penix. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 70 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice.
A gain of 3 yards. And a Kansas City
The tight end in motion right.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And Mahomes will do it himself. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. They'll throw with Penix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Looking to throw, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
All right. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Pacheco. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now here's Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. Looking to put a drive together. And looking to throw, Penix. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tigers, go.
Here's Penix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
And the Falcons.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta.
Ready, set.
It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth.
Here we go.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
To the air, Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. That is caught. And he will have the Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Leonard Floyd in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. We're now 2nd and 10 from the 13.
2nd and 10.
Mahomes to throw it. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Leonard Floyd in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Mahomes will throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
3 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital